Ever since COVID, a lot has changed. The world just isn't what it used to be. And not in a good way. Everything's turned dull, almost colorless. And honestly, so have we. Somewhere along the line, that spark we had, gone, faded. And if you're really being honest with yourself, you probably feel it too. Every new year rolls in and we keep hearing the same phrase. This year will be my year. But it never was. Not in 2023, not in 2024, and it won't be in 2025 either, unless you make it your year. So give me a little of your time, and I'll make sure you lock in for 2025. But first, let's be clear. This isn't about motivation. Motivation's just a sugar rush. And no, I'm not here handing out candy. What I am here to give you are the tools, the perspective, and a solid kick in the teeth you probably need to make this year the one that actually counts. I won't go too hard on you, though. I know you've been trying, at least you believe you have. Maybe you started bulking but stopped 2 weeks in because life got busy. Or you made vague goals like, I want to be better. Better at what? Breathing? You've been doing that since you popped out. Look, trying isn't enough if you're doing it half-heartedly. You're not failing because life's unfair, though sure it is. You're failing because you keep expecting life to magically align with your vibe. But it won't. You've got to align yourself with your goals. And that alignment, it starts with the most valuable currency you've got, your time. You love to say, I don't have time. Funny, because you had time to scroll TikTok for 3 hours yesterday. You had time to rewatch that show again because it's cinema. You even had time to lie on your back staring at the ceiling, stressing about how you have no time. See the irony? You do have time. You're just using it terribly. Let's break it down. You've got 24 hours in a day. Sleep 8 hours, if you're lucky. Work or school takes another 8. Add 2 hours for eating and existing. That still leaves you with 6 hours. Now ask yourself, what am I actually doing with them? If your answer is an instant, we found the problem. We're living in an age where you can learn practically anything for free. Want to start a business? There are tutorials, templates, even AI tools guiding you step by step. Want to get shredded? Apps, YouTube trainers, and entire communities are built for that. Learn a new skill? Coursera, Skillshare, even TikTok, if you follow the right accounts, can teach you. So why are you using your phone to scroll instead of skill up? Or better yet, why aren't you hitting that subscribe button on this video? Technology isn't the villain. You are. Your phone's a tool, but if you treat it like a toy, don't be surprised when it treats you like a clown. But even tools need something more. A plan. I want to save money. Cute. What's the plan? Are you tracking your spending? Automating savings? Or just praying your bank account magically grows, like a pop quiz you forgot about? Same goes for fitness, relationships, learning, everything. Goals without systems are pointless. Systems are what make you show up even when you don't feel like it. They're the boring, repeatable routines that actually get things done. The meal preps, the study calendars, the workout schedules. That's the difference between people who get results and those who only talk about wanting them. Let's talk about the grind too, the ugly part of it. Most of what will make you successful is boring, repetitive. It's waking up to train when you'd rather sleep. It's skipping hangouts to study. It's putting in work when nobody's cheering for you. The grind isn't supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be necessary. The sooner you stop chasing enjoyment in every step, the faster you'll get real results. Now, the grind doesn't have to look like it used to. Times have changed. You've got to be aware of the insane opportunities all around you. We're in the most resource-rich time in history. There's no excuse for staying stuck. You want to make more money? There are thousands of ways out there. Want to learn how to code, speak, dance, draw, animate, edit, write, flirt, or even touch grass? Tutorials. Everywhere. You want to improve? Google it. It might not be 100% accurate, but it's still better than sitting still. So if you're struggling, it's not for lack of opportunity. It's because you're not grabbing the ones in front of you. Watching motivational content isn't the same as doing something. You might be watching this and nodding, but are you applying it? Stop being a passive inspiration junkie. Start being the main character in your own life. There's still one big obstacle, though. And that's this idea of balance. You've been sold this dream of perfect balance. Work, life, growth, rest. Reality check. It's not that clean. And honestly, it's kind of overrated. If you want something badly enough, other things will have to give. Maybe collapse. Maybe get left behind. That's not burnout. That's prioritizing. Like your future depends on it, because it does. You're not going to reach your goals by stuffing them into leftover time slots. They need to take center stage, not be background noise. And to do that, you need to answer a very real question. Am I actually trying? It's easy to say you're trying, but are you really? Or are you just kind of dabbling? There's a big difference between effort and consistent effort. One gets you a quick dopamine hit, the other changes your life. Be brutally honest. If you're not where you want to be, is it because the world is against you? Or because you're not fully locked in? Are you you because you're just lame? Or are you lame because you're not really being you? You can't give 50% and expect 100% results. And no, I'm not saying this as someone perfect. Far from it. But I can say I've become the best version of myself I've ever been. And that happened when I stopped waiting for life to give me a break and started making one. So the question is, if I could do that, what's stopping you? I doubt we're all that different. Consider this your wake-up call. I'm not going to end with something cheesy like, you've got this. You might not. That's on you. But if you really decide to lock in, 2025 can finally be the year where you stop saying, next year's my year, and start living like this one is. The world's still broken, still gray. That sucks. But you're smart, strong, adaptable, and most importantly, you're a cutie pie. You can fix yourself. And maybe in doing so, you'll bring a little color back into everything else too. So, are you in? Or are we going to have this same talk again next year? You tell me.